let's introduce the Power Cut 40. It's a 40 amp inverter plasma cutter capable of cutting 12mm plate and 8mm plate dead straight. The machine is a 60% duty cycle machine, so it's reliable and it's not going to cut out the thermal overload. Here you have your power switch on off indicator light and you have your thermal overload protector light. Here you have a gauge which tells you what air pressure you've set the machine up to, and you set that gauge up to around about 65 to 70 psi of air. You do that by adjusting the knob here and you will get that pressure. This knob here is the adjustment for power or amperage. Remember, it's a 40 amp plasma cutter, so on the maximum power you adjust it to 40 amps, but of course you can come back, as the indicator shows you, to any amperage for thinner cuts. There's no problem having this machine sitting in its maximum 40 amp cut. Coming down the machine now, you've got your earth clamp and your power cord and handpiece set up down here. So this machine is ready to go. Let's go and cut some steel. Before we start cutting, it's important to note just a couple of good safety steps. The first thing is have a darkened pair of safety glasses on. Although a plasma does not emit ultraviolet light, the pilot arc actually is quite bright, and of course you don't want any sparks getting into your eyes, so a pair of safety glasses on anytime you're plasma cutting. Also, things get a little bit hot and sparky, so a good pair of gloves doesn't hurt, so that protects your skin on your hands. Okay, good pair of gauntlet gloves here. Now, before we cut, I just want to point out the consumable setup. This particular setup is a PT31 setup. It's got a ceramic nozzle which you unscrew off. Inside the ceramic nozzle is that cup. The cup goes over the swirl ring, and of course you have a double-sided electrode. That means that when this side wears out, you can just turn it around and fit it back into the torch. So the electrode goes into the torch, the swirl ring fits over the electrode, your cup will go onto the ceramic swirling, and then you lock it into place with this ceramic nozzle, and just finger tight. Just finger tight, that's all you need it. You don't need to over tighten it. So now let's come over and we'll just start cutting up here. I've got the machine on 40 amps. Let's have a cut up. Get the machine to start, you just touch the torch on the earth out drive and away it goes.